Hi and welcome to today's video in which I've got a Glossybox unboxing, and this is for the month of May. I only got this towards the end of the month, but there was an offer on which is still on, which is if you subscribe to Glossybox, you will get a free mystery box, i.e. another box from another month. So I signed up, and I think it was around £13.95, including postage. Now, I'm just going to get through which box came first. Sorry, let me just go and have a look at it. Right. The first box that came, and it came then within 24 hours, was this box, and it told me on the outer packaging it was November. So it's November 22 from what I can gather. So it comes in pink packaging, which is the standard, and a ribbon. I opened it up and had a look at the contents. So I'll go through them with you. So this one had a Nip and Fab Salicylic Fix Facial Scrub. So it has salicylic acid, and I think it has a physical scrub as well. I'm going to see if I know it's sealed up. So that will be too strong for me, but I'm going to use this on the body as a body exfoliator when I have a bath. And I should be using that fairly soon, I think. So that's useful to use, to have. I'm not sure if there's any scent to it, but it's Nip and Fab Purity. And there is 75ml. So I'm pleased to have that. Then there was this item here. And this is by Dr. Cosmetical Photo Face, 30ml, and it's a primer, and it's a photo finish primer that reduces the appearance of pores, fine lines, uneven skin tone, and helps to lock in moisture and keeps makeup in place. Now this is a dimethicone or a silicone based primer. That said, I've put my foundation, which I'd added oils to, plus the oils from my skincare, and it didn't separate. So that's all well and good. Did it blur? Did it do anything wonderful? No, I don't think particularly. It may have aided the foundation to stick a little, but it's not a super tacky primer. I did leave it settle for a while. No, it didn't go particularly tacky. It does have a bit of grip. The only thing is that the makeup has gathered a bit. So I don't think it's necessarily the most flattering, but it may be okay for long wear use more than anything. And this is sold at £89 for 30ml. I think it's probably got its price at £8.90, never mind £89. But because I don't think it's particularly good as other, photo ones like Clarins Beauty Flash. It's a far superior product and isn't as expensive as that, although it is an expensive product. The next item is by Sacha Wang, and it is the anti-pollution shampoo. So that means it's a clarifying shampoo. It's 30ml, and it does have SLES, which is a derivative of sodium lauryl sulfate. It's sodium lauryl or laureth sulfate. And so it's slightly less harsh and therefore slightly less powerful as a cleansing agent or a emulsifier, surfactant that will grab dirt and pull it away from the hair. But it is still quite strong. I prefer shampoos with no SLS or SLES, which this is SLES. But now and again, like when I dye my hair, the shampoo that comes with it does have SLS in, and that is supposed to get rid of the residue of any dye that should be taken off the hair. So once a month my hair does get really good shampoo. Now I may try this. I mean, when I shampoo twice. I shampoo, rinse, and then shampoo again. I may use this, or I may pass this on to Mr. Bear, who said he will give that a try. So yeah, I'm pleased to have that because I do like that range. The next item is by Spectrum, and it's Rock and Glam, and it is one of their brushes, and it's A40 Smoky Shaper brush. And it is a mono fibre brush. It is soft, but I prefer a duo fibre. It's okay. Is it remarkable? No. So I'm going to pass this on to a friend. And I've never had you. I don't think I've really had much use of or contact with Spectrum brushes, but it's okay. I prefer any other brand, including Real Techniques, to this, to be honest. So I'm going to pass this on. I have a lot of eye shaders, so this is going to a good home. And then the final item, if I'm certain, is by Floss, and it's an eyeshadow quad. Now these, I found a website that's had it in, I think, US dollars, and it was $24, which would be around £18 here. Now the component is quite heavy, which is good. It's got some weight to it, and it's a bit like Glossier and the clean so-called clean manufacturers and retailers at the moment. But it's because it's got a clear plastic lid. I prefer a lid with a mirror. This is a bit flimsy and cheap. The component itself is nice and weighty, and these are the colours. So they are actually quite yellow. I wouldn't say an ochre, more yellow, a buttermilk, a very strong buttermilk, and in a matte and a corresponding shimmer. And then there is a terracotta and a shimmer. So these, I'm not going to test them because these, despite the price, are made in China. I don't support makeup or beauty products made in China. So this is going to get a good home. I'm going to give this to a friend of mine. So out of the free box, the ones that I'm going to be using are the Sacha one, get that used, the Nip and Fab and the Photo Finish Primer. I'll give that more of a try. So yeah, that was the free one from November 22. Now the next item here is the current Glossybox for May 23. Now, like I say, once people get this mystery box, I think it could be any random month that they happen to have, and I just think they pick up one and send it out. But that came first, and a couple of days later this came. Now the problem with this, it won't really pick up, is it's quite greasy and oily because one of the products leaked. And the one that leaked, and I don't know why, because, you know, once it screws very, very tight, is the Monuskin Firming Fiji Facial Oil. This is 30ml, it retails at £30. What Monoskin have done is repackaged their items, which I'm glad, because I always thought this packaging looked really tacky. So they've actually, after many years of having rubbish packaging, in my opinion, have got new packaging, which I haven't tried any products in that. Yeah, so it's a facial oil with a spray. I do like a facial oil. I use them morning and night. So it's obviously firming. It's not for cleansing, so I should be able to get good use out of that. And I use my oils in the order that they need to be used or come into my collection. The next item is a tiny little cleanser by Fresh, and it's Soy Face Cleanser, and this one is 15ml. So that'll last a few uses. I've used it before. I'll probably use this with my Foreo Sonic device, and I'm sure I'll get this used pretty quickly because I'm getting near to the end of one cleanser. I do try and use them in order, but given this is a little sample size, I'll try and slip that in and get that used up. The next item is it's got oil on it from the other product, is Kueshi Coconut Shower Gel. And this one looks like a travel size. It's 75ml. Now, I think this has got a foil lid on. Yeah, it does. So that'll get used over summer. I'm not going to keep that back and add it to a collection. This will be used, you know, fairly quickly over summer. And because I do like coconut, it's a nice summery scent for me. Although you can use coconut all year round. I know it's not everybody's favourite, but quite a lot of people do like it, and I love coconut. So we'll see how that smells like. And then there is a Percy and Reed Oh My EAU Oh My Shine and Fragrance Spray, 50ml. Now, I do like Percy and Reed and I do like Shine products, but I've not given this a try. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, it's difficult to tell, isn't it? Yeah, and it's got a perfume scent. Do you know, it smells a bit like old-fashioned salons used to sell. They used to have a smell where they permed, and they used to have masking perfumes on top of the ammonia that they use in perms. It smells like a traditional old-fashioned hairdresser, but you don't smell anymore. It takes me back many years. That's what the scent is like. I'm sure it will dissipate, but yeah, you give it a good shake and shine it up. It's difficult to tell because on blonde hair you don't get a lot of refraction from the light and a lot of reflection or anything like that. And then the final product is by, I think it's Downtown Paris, but it's spelled it's an abbreviation, DWTN. So it's without any vowels have been removed, Downtown and then Paris. And this is made in the UK, and it is rose gold. So this is an eyeshadow. It's got a tiny nozzle, and it is a liquid eyeshadow. It's quite fairly runny. I won't say it's slightly gel-like, but it is like gel-like. It does stand up, if you can see. But it does set down. And it is a nice rose gold to orange. So, yeah, I like that. I'll probably use that on the eye. I haven't used it today. I'm just using other items at the moment. But that seems to be quite nice. So I shall give that one a try. So, Glossybox say that the value of their items in the box is at least £50. So obviously with the mystery box, that on its own is supposedly worth more than that. And in this is 30, and then even you got I don't know, 30, it's leaking, really is badly leaking. 35, so 35 of the two. I think that was around £8. That's 42. Yeah, I would say this box, the May box, is around £50. I think it's hit its mark. What I'm going to be doing is cancelling my subscription because the subscriptions automatically renew. I just bought a rolling month and it renews on the 1st. So between now and the 1st, I'm going to have to cancel. And if I like June's, I can subscribe, but I bought that because on the basis it was buy a box get one free. I thought it was good value, and yes, I'm because I wanted the Monu skin oil. I thought that was worth it because I have tried some things, and I thought, well, I'll give the oil a try because I've not had that before. So anyway, that's all that I have to show you. The offer is still available. What you can do is you can order it, and then I suppose within a day or so you can cancel, and as long as they've taken the money, and then you're not obliged to have the June box. So as I've only just got that this week, I haven't really had much opportunity to come and do the video. But can I say thank you very much for watching. I hope you found it interesting, and hopefully I shall see you again in another video. Otherwise, take care of yourselves and bye for now.